Hello and welcome, you cozy couch potatoes.
Hello and welcome, my cozy couch potatoes. This is Spice Rack Studios, the cozy couch. Even though I'm not currently on a couch, I am visiting family. Uh, so I'm working with what I got. Actually, I just realized I've done a couple episodes now with these guys, and I should probably introduce them. I'm sure at one point I had a lovely name for him, but I can't think of it right now. But this guy I made in my freshman year art class. Um, Freshman year, let's see how many years that was ago. Two 2010/11 was my freshman year of high school. I graduated in 2014, and I made this guy either in 2010 or 2011. I can't remember if it was beginning or end of the year, or if it was a whole year thing. Could have been a whole year thing. But there's this guy. He's still standing. He's got quite a bit of injuries. I think one of his teeth are a little loose. This guy here, actually, Jay Cartart's made. It's a painting on a slab of wood. They chopped down a tree, and this was a piece of that. And they painted it. So that's who made that. A few years ago, I can't remember specifically when. I want to say around 2017, 2018. So yeah, instead of having a bunch of storage stuff behind me, I thought these would be cooler. Okay, so today we are reading Goosebumps, They Choose and Die, chapter 28, of course. So let's jump in. Sherry was the first to regain her voice. It's just the door, she cried. The wind. A gust of wind had made the front door slam. Now we know. It closed on its own. Let's get this over with, Greg whispered, badly shaken. You never should have broken into this house in the first place, Sherry whispered, as they made their way on tiptoe, step by creaking step, down the dark hallway toward the basement stairs. It's a little late for that, Greg replied sharply. Pulling open the door to the basement steps, he stopped again. What's that banging sound upstairs? That gave me a little bit of goosebumps, I'll be honest. What is that? Sherry's features Sherry's features tightened in fear as she heard it too. A repeated, almost rhythmic banging. Shutters? Greg suggested. Yeah, she quickly agreed, breathing a sigh of relief. A lot of shutters are loose, remember? The entire house seemed to groan. Thunder rumbled outside, closer now. They stepped onto the landing, then waited for their eyes to adjust to the darkness. Couldn't we just leave the camera up here and run? Sherry asked, more of a plea than a question. No, I want to put it back, Greg insisted. But Greg, she tugged at his arm as he started down the stairs. No, he pulled out of her grasp. He was in my room, Sherry. He tore everything apart looking for it. I want him to find it where it belongs. If he doesn't find it, he'll come back to my house. I know he will. Okay, let's just hurry. It was brighter in the basement, gray light seeping down from the 4 ground-level windows. Outside, the wind swirled and pushed against the window panes. A pale flash of lightning made shadows flicker against the basement wall. The old house groaned as if unhappy about the storm. What was that? Footsteps? Sherry stopped halfway across the basement and listened. It's just the house, Greg insisted, but his quivering voice revealed that he was as frightened as his companion, and he stopped to listen too. Bang, bang, bang. The shutter high above them continued its rhythmic pounding. Where did you find the camera, anyway? Sherry whispered, following Greg to the far wall across from the enormous furnace with its cobwebbed ducts sprouting up like pale tree limbs. Over here, Greg told her. He stepped up to the work table and reached for the vice clamped on the edge. When I turned the vice, a door opened up, some kind of hidden shelf. That's where the camera. He cranked the handle of the vice. Once again, the door to the secret shelf popped open. Good, he whispered excitedly. He flashed Sherry a smile. He shoved the camera onto the shelf, tucking the carrying strap under it. Then he pushed the door closed. We're out of here. He felt so much alive. He felt so much better, so relieved, so much lighter. The house groaned and creaked. Greg didn't care. Another flash of lightning, brighter this time, like a camera flash, sent shadows flickering on the wall. Come on, he whispered, but Sherry was already ahead of him, making her way carefully over the food cartons strewn everywhere, hurrying toward the steps. They were halfway up the stairs. Greg, one step behind Sherry, went above them. Spidey stepped silently into view on the landing, blocking their escape. That is it for chapter 28, My Cozy Couch Potatoes. I hope you enjoyed that chapter as much as I did, and I will see you tomorrow for chapter 29. I'll see you next time. Bye.